For me, it's Spider-Man.
Really?
That's because you love Spider-Man to death.
Yeah. And I want to see Tobey Maguire back.
Oh, get out.
I want to see what he's going to do.
Get out.
You want to see Tobey Maguire.
And baby come back?
I want to see him. I want to see what he's going to do.
You want to see a whiny bitch come back?
No.
Wow.
Hold on.
WandaVision.
Wow, Wanda.
How you feeling, Rio?
Welcome back, Rio.
Underwhelmed.
Looking kind of strong over there. Big old muscles.
I'm trying to get back in the gym, but cake and donuts keep calling me.
Right. Starbucks is killing your gains, man.
Yeah, it is. True story.
All those weights, and the next you know, going through a drive-through. You just did.
Like, let me put all them calories back where they belong.
Joe, you're looking radiant as ever.
Thank you.
All right. You too, Sam. You're looking all right.
Love you too, baby.
It took you long enough to get ready, man.
Well,
ooh.
Just trying to set the mood for you, you know. Got the green light here, got the magenta over there.
That is not even our colors. Disrespectful. He's rocking some other pod's colors.
There's no alcohol. I don't know what you did to get
Rio,
ready.
get the alcohol.
In the body oil, Rio.
I drank all of it at my last photo shoot.
You drank the body oil?
No. I got the body oil right here.
Why is it right on top of his desk, yo?
Right.
Hey, yo, Rio nasty boy.
Ooh.
Rio be getting nasty.
You gotta rub it all in there. Make sure you keep the glow. Keep that glow.
Getting nasty. All right. Rio, you it's been a long time since you've been back, so guess what?
I know,
what
the heck?
Guess what you got to do?
Bring in the show.
There you go.
Shit, I'm rusty.
Come on.
Okay.
Hold on, just practice it. Go. Hey, everybody. There you
go. The same when other people do
Konnichiwa, everybody.
There you go.
Wow. Wow. Look, I had to keep it racial just for you, Alex.
You know,
keep the stereotype.
Joe's like, what the
but
hell?
You're not even Japanese. You're Chinese.
No, not at all. So what would that be? That would be
I don't know.
Shishini? I don't know.
You don't know?
Shishini. Oh my god.
Shishini, I think is thank you though.
Ni hao. Yes. Ni hao, everybody.
Ni hao. There you go. That's right. That's actually correct.
Your relatives will smack you.
I know. Yeah, I know. My ancestors are like, you disgrace of the family.
Well, he can do that.
Do you speak Cantonese or Mandarin?
I do not.
Hey man, it's okay, man. I don't speak French, so I can't go to Haiti. I can't go to Haiti at all.
Oh my god.
I get kidnapped in a second.
You could just fake the accent. Just fake the accent.
Then they definitely kidnap me.
Twirl your mustache.
They'll be like, hey, come here.
Fake the funk.
You ain't coming back
We need to
home.
talk to you real quick.
Wow.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Send a letter to my mom.
Yeah. Welcome to Everybody Gets One.
Yeah.
Hey, great way to open the show.
If it's your first time,
it might be your last time now. They're hearing all that racial
shit. Yeah, right. No kidding. But
sorry, everybody.
Yeah, let's I guess let's all introduce ourselves. It's me, Rio. I'm back again. Griffin Studios. All right, I'm handing it off.
Too fucking formal.
It's people got to know who we are.
They know who.
Are we starting? I like how we're recording, but you didn't start it.
Oh, it's been started a long time ago.
Oh, we keeping all of this.
Yeah, we are.
This is
good.
Bloopers.
All
right. Well, Sam, SF Design. We got Alex over there, Mr. Problematic.
Hey.
Metro _Tom.
Let's go.
And we have Joe Colton Cosplay.
Hey guys.
The beautiful, the lovely.
Hi, Joe.
Hi.
Wonder Woman.
Long time no see. It's been like since the last several cons. I don't know.
It's been 7 months.
Over a year.
Been a year.
Yes. Well, I saw these guys like
Sunday.
a week ago.
Sunday.
What?
Sunday. Yes.
Probably about
you
a week
weren't
ago.
around.
Oh.
You were too busy.
I wasn't invited. I think that's more the
well, you were probably asleep.
The terminology. Yeah, I probably was asleep actually.
And drunk. And drunk.
Is that what it is? They denied me your presence.
100%. We're gonna go with that.
That's what we're going with. Now take your shirt off.
Nobody wants to see this dad bod, you know.
Oh, is that how
that's what's hot right now?
Yeah, I know. Well, actually,
are in, man.
Look, I'm gonna grow that mustache that's like a monkey's tail. Have you guys seen
it? Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah,
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Wait, what?
Why?
The monkey's tail.
The monkey tail mustache.
Did you want to get laid again? Because I don't think you're gonna get laid if you do that.
I know, right?
Hey man,
no kidding. That is
good.
True.
I'm good. I'm already locked down. I'm good. I actually ain't got no choice.
You won't be.
You just stay in that room to death do you part.
Hey, I'll be all right. Look, I got everything I need right here. The Xbox, PlayStation. I'm good.
But the food is on the other side of that door.
That is also true. All I have are 2 half bottles of water left. I guess I'll ration that out for a couple.
Yeah. God, hopefully you guys didn't see my blue pants.
Oh, you're always wearing some type of stupid ass pants.
I wear a shirt. It's like, when you go to a Zoom meeting for work, you just wear like a professional shirt. So I'm wearing a Marvel shirt since we're going to be talking about WandaVision. But the pants don't match.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. The only reason why I'm in clothes is because, I had to travel. That's the only reason why I'm in clothes.
Wow.
Otherwise, I'd be butterball naked under here.
Anyways, WandaVision.
Not naked.
WandaVision. She was close. So yeah, first 2 episodes came out today. Disney Plus. Gotta thank our Lord and Savior Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Right,
thank
Alex.
everyone for yes. Disney Plus disciples, baby. Let's go. DPD.
All right. So yeah.
First impressions, everybody.
Well, we'll start ladies first.
So I was apprehensive. I thought that this was going to be probably the first failure for Marvel. Boy, was I wrong. It's an interesting take. So I was not expecting the Bewitched thing in the first one, and I wasn't but they did it so smoothly it didn't get tiresome by the second one. So they're like wrapping that part up very quickly.
Right. Rio, you just saw it like 30 minutes ago.
I know, so it's fresher in your brain.
Yeah.
What were your first?
All right, so all right, my take on it. You guys feel free to cut me off and segue me because I've got a lot. Overall, I was a bit underwhelmed.
Every time you hear him go, it's not good.
Always a problem. Always a problem.
I appreciate.
I love that you're trying to be politically correct while also not saying, "Man, I was a piece of shit."
I know, just do it. Let it out. This is a podcast where you're supposed to say it all.
Right.
Man,
because I don't feel that negative strongly. However you're supposed to say that.
Something English.
Yeah, I like the way it was filmed. They filmed the episodes just like they would film those old school shows.
Yep.
Yeah, Mary Tyler Moore and Bewitched and all those.
Yes, I appreciate that. I appreciate the cinematography and the effort that went behind that. Even the acting was over the top.
Cheesy.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
The language, like the
What's got your feathers all in a ruffle?
Yeah, it's gonna be a gas.
I'm going to use your feathers in a ruffle for like a month now.
I liked all that. And then you could tell it was jarring when they went outside of that cinematography style in certain scenes for like close-ups and like drawbacks, because they didn't do that kind of filming back then. I don't know whether the cameras probably the technology wasn't there for it. So it made it kind of like readjusted you watching the show. You're like, oh yeah, wait a minute, like I got used to watching it this way, but when they changed the filming style, it's like, oh yeah, this actually isn't what it appears to be. So psychologically it was cool too, with the way they did it.
Oh, you're talking about when they went into Technicolor?
No.
First
episode.
Right. For example, like when his boss was choking on whatever that was. The tension came into the episode that was not there at all before. it made it like awkward.
We gotta talk about that. But go on.
So there was that. It's a very slow burn, these first 2 episodes. Like, for example, the first episode, you don't get any indication of modern day until like the very last scene, where it shows the sword computer and the person sitting there behind the desk, like watching it like it's a show.
Yeah.
And then for the second episode with the radio, where the guy's like, "Who's doing this to you, Wanda?" And the confusion. So it's a slow burn. You kind of gotta really roll with it.
But it's only half an hour of slow burn. So is it really a slow burn?
Well, since they gave us 2 episodes, you're getting like an hour essentially.
Yeah.
So it makes it a little bit slower. Now outside of our this conversation, I know Alex watches her. What's the lady? Blonde hair, does the reviews.
Grace Randolph.
Yes, Grace Randolph. Oh, so maybe it's not you, Alex.
I don't
Must
watch
be
it.
Sam.
Yeah.
So
Like,
Grace
what's the line?
Randolph.
Who you said Grace somebody? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, she's cool. You should watch her. She's very like in the know of
Very
like
opinionated
all this.
about all this cinematography and stuff like that. But yeah, she's pretty good.
So she got an early viewing of the 3rd episode, and she said that the 3rd episode really is when it like kicks the door down and it starts ramping up the action. So in her opinion, she felt that they should have released all 3 episodes first instead of making people wait a week, since the first 2 episodes are such a slow burn.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. It's up to the company to really do that. Like, if they want to release, because they did the same thing with Lovecraft. Like, those who had the opportunity to review Lovecraft, they got the first 3 episodes, while everybody just got the first 2 or the first one. Yeah.
Right.
So,
but those are also hour-long episodes.
Yeah, exactly. So you got to see a lot more in Lovecraft.
Right.
You got a lot more. Like,
All
you
right.
saw monsters in the first,
Right.
like
the
episode
first scene.
Yeah, exactly. You saw some crazy shit. And,
I haven't seen it yet.
oh,
You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
I'm
great.
excited.
Oh, you gonna see some shit.
Okay.
In my opinion, Lovecraft is the Watchmen of 2020.
Okay.
Like, Watchmen came out 2019. Lovecraft is Watchmen, but in 2020.
Makes sense. Yep, I got you.
All right. Alex.
Oh, I'm a disciple of
you.
Disney Plus. You know, I love it.
You better say
Type of
something.
shit I
Well,
love,
say
man.
say all the good things, and then say.
You want me to tell you everything? Okay, all right. What bad stuff? Okay. Let's start with Rio said, the cinematography. They spent so much time paying attention to detail to make this feel like a show out of like the 60s or 50s or whatever, like to the point where it's in 4:3. It's literally in 4:3. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with my screen? I'm over here trying to like make it wider, and I'm like, oh, they serious about this shit. Like, they're like, nah, you're gonna watch this as if you're watching a 480p image. Like, you're gonna watch this shit just like this and enjoy it. Even to the point where like the end of the episodes, like, you know how they show, this logo and that logo produced by blah blah blah, they're all in black and white. If you watch the Georgia Peach logo, it's in black and white too. They don't care. You're gonna watch this like you're watching an old show. That's the first thing I like. Second thing I like, how do I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to spoil anything. It's fine. Okay, I can say that. If y'all notice, like, they gave like little hints towards things, like important things. You know how what was that, Sin City, that used to do that? Anything that's like important, it would be in color, but everything else is in black and white. So if you notice, okay, so there's 2 commercials, right? That's in the episode.
Yeah.
Like actual commercials, as if you're watching a TV show. One of them is for a toaster, all right, made by Stark Industries, right? And when you push down, and I just thought about this on my drive home, right? You push down the toaster, you hear the pulsar activate, like the, you know, his little repulsor beam thing activate, right? But if y'all notice that there's like a clicking, right? And there's like kind of like a countdown, like a doot doot doot, like a bomb about to go off.
Yep.
You know what that just came to mind? Because I forced my mother to watch a bunch of Marvel movies today, and we got on Avengers the second Avengers, Age of Ultron, right? And Wanda was explaining, and Quicksilver was explaining how they're mad at Tony Stark because their parents died due to a bombing, right? And one of the missiles that hit didn't go off. It landed and it didn't go off, and it says Stark Industries on it. And I wonder if that ticking is like a memory of Stark. Like, okay, yeah, I know him for Iron Man, but I also remember him for that bomb that never went off and was ticking while she was in it. And that's her the two notable memories of Tony Stark that she knows.
Wasn't there a timer when Ultron was surrounded by them and there was a bunch of bombs and there was like ticking?
Yeah, it was a singular bomb in the middle that was gonna break down. That too. So I wonder if her most notable memories of Tony is that missile that could have killed them but never did, because the toaster just goes off and it's something good that comes out, not something bad. So her only memories of Tony are that bomb ticking and him being Iron Man. So I wonder, because the only thing that you see on there that's color is the little flashing light of the toaster going off. So
right.
That I love.
She also used to call Vision Toaster. It was his pet name.
See, I did not know this.
And the toaster had a face on the front, if you noticed.
I didn't pay attention to that.
I noticed that, yeah.
Oh shit. All I heard was that Repulsor. I'm like, Tony. As soon as I hear Repulsor being, I'm like, Tony. So I was glued to it. But I didn't notice the face. I actually didn't notice the face.
Yeah, it looked sort of like a face.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Now I gotta watch it for a third time.
Shit.
Here we go again. Time number 3. Okay, so yeah, things like that. Paying attention to like little nods. Even Strucker, he had a commercial. So, and we already know who Strucker is. Strucker's the guy who experimented on them, and that's how they got their powers.
Strucker's Swiss-made watches.
Hydra.
Yes.
Hydra approved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see it was made by Hydra? The
Yeah.
watch?
Hail Hydra.
1,000 meters.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hail Hydra. We're gonna start that back up.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna whisper that shit in your ear, Sam. Coming straight to your house.
Anyways. I guess I'll put my take on it. I liked it. Like Rio said, it was kind of a slow burn in the beginning. Just the whole thing gave me that whole Dick Van Dyke, I Love Lucy kind of feel.
Yeah.
Joe, I don't know in the Bewitched series if they had separate beds or single beds, because I know in I Love Lucy they had separate beds.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah.
Right.
And I didn't want to expand then, but now that we're expanding on stuff, when she's got things float around, it's very Bewitched.
Oh yeah,
and she
it's all
does,
on
like,
string.
The little it's all on string, and it's got like when she does like the little like twitching and stuff, that's very Bewitched, because like the witch would like wiggle her nose, and that was like a thing that she did. So there's all these throwbacks to that time. It was nice, but I was like, all right, what are we doing here? Like,
right. It was lovely to see their whole intro at the beginning of the second episode.
Yes.
It was nice. It was a nice touch.
Oh yeah, the cartoon intro looking like the Jetsons. Yeah, drawn by the Jetsons.
Yeah. The whole thing about Vision though, in the second episode for me. Oh, actually no, I'll touch on this. I don't know if you guys noticed that in the first episode, he did not know what his job was. All he
exactly
just to make fix equations, computate equations, and next he looks to his buddy on his lab. Is like, hey, so what do we exactly do? Like, what is this for?
And they don't even know.
He don't even know. Anything. And then his boss, when he had dinner with his boss, he was explaining I guess the whole thing about the paper.
Yeah, but he didn't give him any specifics. Exactly. He's like, yeah, we can charge more. And he's like, okay, so what do we do
exactly
with this? He's like, we compute.
Exactly.
He's
so
like,
what are we computing for? Like,
what does that mean?
Exactly.
I was like, man, I quit. All right, get out of here.
Yeah. And I think that whole episode was kind of, a lot of things were kind of like forgotten, like even in the beginning of the film, like it was like of the TV shows, like, so what is today? And they kept dancing around it. They don't know. They were trying to guess, like to get each other to like spill the beans, but no. Vision didn't know what he did for a living.
the
Wanda
employees didn't know
what the day was until he met up with the boss and said, "Oh, that means my boss is coming over, Mr. Hart, Mr. and Mrs. Hart." I did love seeing the mom from that '70s show.
I know. I love her so much.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, she's so.
And she's just as hilarious as she was in the '70s show.
Right.
She hasn't lost a beat. And she was kind of creepy with the.
I missed the laugh.
Oh, stop it! Oh, stop it! Like, you know what? I think she was crying out for help, like, but she couldn't do it because she sees her husband choking on the ground, and she's just like, "Oh, stop it!" And she's like looking at Wanda, like, it's like she's telling Wanda, "Stop it!" Like,
right.
And that's when she like was like, "Oh shit, this is bad." And she's like, "Yo, Vision, help him." And Vision, at first, Vision didn't want to do anything. He's like, "Do I just let him die here? We just sweep this up real quick?" And he's like, "What do you want me to do?"
Well,
and she's like,
"You can't sweep it up, though. You can't because everybody people knew that he was coming over because he was a new employee. Bruh. So it's tradition for the new employees to have dinner with their boss."
Hold on. Sam. They don't even know what they do.
So you think Wanda's gonna clean it up?
How do we know that the other employees even know where they live?
They probably don't live. They probably don't exist.
They probably don't. I was exactly. I think. Okay, crackpot theory. I'm about to go into my theories, right? Mm-hmm. I think that at least from the first episode, we're going to dive into the second episode. I think that, remember in Infinity War, Shuri was working on reconstructing Vision's mind, right? Mm-hmm. Just to keep Vision around where he doesn't need the stone. We never get back to that. Remember, he has to get off the table and get to work. So I wonder if somehow, some way, that copy of Vision's mind got into someone's hands, that somehow Wanda got involved with it, and she's like, "Oh shit, like, I don't have my boy anymore, there he is right there. Let me try to get a hold of it." And she somehow gets a hold of it, and she can communicate with it because, obviously the Mind Stone gave her powers as well. So she has this connection to it. So maybe some type of code or amalgamation, she's able to like reconstruct him in a way that she can just feel him. He's not really there, but in her mind, he's there. She's happy, and she's created this false reality for herself so she can have something. Because, again, I ended up watching a lot of Marvel movies today. In the Avengers, Age of Ultron, she lost her brother. In Endgame, she loses her boyfriend. She has nothing. Mm-hmm. She's she has nobody.
No, Infinity War.
Yeah, Infinity War.
He was long dead.
Oh yeah, he didn't even get to come back in it. God. So yeah, she's lost everything. So to have that little piece of data of Vision's mind, like, she doesn't want to let that go. Like, that's all. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, that was
okay. Now we can.
I accidentally hit the cable out, but in my moment of passion. So maybe, she somehow got her hands on that copy of his mind, and she just doesn't want to let go. And there are people who enter her bubble of this reality she's created. They get sucked into that world, that false world that she created for herself. That's what I thought for the first episode.
Or Sword got it, and she went to infiltrate, and now she's in it. She's now made a hallucinative world that she can't get out of, and they have her trapped in a box.
Thank you. So here's the thing. Can you elaborate on that insignia? Because I was about to do some research and figure out what that insignia was, because we saw it on the red and yellow helicopter. We also saw it at the end of the first episode where the person moved their hand away from the monitor because I guess they turned the monitor off or whatever. So
and you saw it on the beekeeper.
Oh yeah, the beekeeper.
Oh yeah.
Sword and
so
shield,
Sword is the counterpart to
Shield.
Stark or Shield. Yes, yeah, Shield. So so it's not the good guys. So Sword, I have theories of this now.
Sword deals with extraterrestrial threats.
Yeah, extraterrestrial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
which
it's
Wanda isn't. So I'm like, why are they even involved in this? So maybe they're making Shield do something different. I don't know.
Well, it ties into the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah, we did get attacked by a bunch of aliens. So
right, and we have a new movie coming out of basically Celestials that have been around before.
Oh yeah,
the
Inhumans.
The Eternals.
Oh, the Eternals.
The Eternals.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, the Inhumans had a TV show, right?
Yeah, trash. Don't watch it.
Okay.
It's literally the only Marvel thing that I haven't watched.
Trash.
Anson Mount is amazing in anything.
He is good. Right? He's good, but he was just given a trash script.
Also, his character doesn't talk, so
right. You know, he did the best he could with what he was.
Oh
given,
yeah,
which
Black
was
Bolt?
not a lot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
and he does a decent job
with
Medusa.
Medusa. Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure.
Actually, I can't remember whether it's the first or second episode because I only watched 2 episodes. When they show when Black Bolt's powers manifest was like the best scene in the 2 episodes that I saw.
Hold on. So the beginning.
What's that?
Is
You
that
only
the
watched
beginning?
2 episodes.
Yeah, it was only 2. I only watched 2
shit.
episodes and then I gave up on it. I was like, I can't. It was like literal. It was like torture.
Wow.
Yeah,
God,
I was
damn,
like,
that's
this
harsh.
is. Yeah, it's really bad.
Rachel level of torture. Dragon Ball Z Evolution or Iron Fist?
Dragon Ball Z Evolution.
Iron Fist.
Oh shit.
It was as a matter of fact, it was worse than Iron Fist because I watched all of Iron Fist season 1.
Really, that was difficult to get through. Like I couldn't handle him.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it wasn't good, but Inhumans was worse.
Hold on. Whoa. I just realized what the fuck you just said. You said that there's something worse than Iron Fist?
Yes, it's called Inhumans.
That took like a second to register in my brain. I'm like I've deleted Iron Fist out of. That's how much I hate Iron Fist. I've deleted that out of my brain. It's worse.
It was bad.
Than Iron Fist.
Yeah, Cobra Kai has better fights than Iron Fist.
Anything has better fights than Iron Fist. I could slap Sam right now, and that would be a better fight than Iron Fist.
Well, Cobra Kai has a better definition of what your friends are because Iron Fist, Danny Rand, he kept getting burnt by his friends. Like, but we're friends, Danny. And then actually, no, they do something to like fuck him up, and it's like, but I thought we were friends. Not today, Danny.
Okay,
Not
fuck
today.
this show.
Yeah,
Let's never speak of that show again.
But so going back to WandaVision,
yeah, something good.
Let's talk about the 2 disturbances because in the first episode, when Vision's boss, Mr. Hart, was choking on what was it like it was a what?
Pancake or something?
Steak.
It was a piece of steak, yeah. Because they had breakfast.
Yeah, they had breakfast.
Yeah.
Steak and eggs. So he was choking on that, and it got real serious.
Choking on that meat
real quick. Well, after a couple minutes of him staggering on the floor, yeah. And then the second disturbance we had was when Wanda was with her Dottie, yeah. And Dottie was like getting real confrontational with her, and then next you know the radio was like
are you there, Wanda?
Yeah, are you there, Wanda?
Can you hear it?
Can you hear me? So
Wanda,
what's going on here? Like,
well, there were actually more disturbances than that.
Yeah.
The tree branch banging on the house.
Okay.
There's actually somebody watching. I don't know if you noticed that. Somebody watching her.
Really? I did not notice that.
Or at least I think I caught a face. I don't know. But
man, Joe, you got to make us like really study hard to talk about this shit.
That's why when you said initial, I'm like, I'm going to keep quiet until we have discussions.
DPD, Disney Plus Disciples, and we're also Disney Plus Detectives in this show.
Yes.
We're doing it all today.
And then also the helicopter crashing in the bush.
Mm-hmm.
Also, hold on. Remember the chick, what was her name that they were doing the Agnes, the one that they were doing all the stuff for the
her neighbor
and everything. No,
that was Dottie.
That was Dottie.
Okay.
The
when they cut her hand, when they cut her hand, her blood was red. She's important.
Yep.
She has something to do.
Well,
and every time she says
reality
for the children,
is important.
Well, that is also true. That is also true. And when she kept saying for the children, everyone
children.
for the children, like your drones.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she matters somehow, some way.
So my theory
matter.
for that is the reason that they kept, because that was being pushed heavily in the second episode.
The children.
So in the
For the
third
children.
episode, supposedly the show that they're going to be imitating is the Brady Bunch. So
makes sense.
what's the
60s,
Brady
70s,
Bunch?
Yeah, the children.
So I wonder if it goes back to a run of Vision in the comics where he makes little android babies. Well, she does. She takes magically makes.
Magically fucks him?
Yeah. Well, they do that actually, but she uses magic to synthesize or connect with the android part and make children. So that might be a run of that.
Bro, that must be.
I'm almost wondering if her brain is so splintered from his death and every other death, and keep losing Tony, and like everything is lost, that she's fracturing reality, because she is like one of the most powerful mutants on the planet.
On the planet, yes, she can deal with the Phoenix Force. That's how powerful she is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, just like Joe's saying, I'm gonna say that essentially this show is House of M.
Yeah, that's what I said. The second episode is House of M. This is the beginning.
Yes.
When I saw that baby bump, I'm like, holy fuck.
But I don't think they're gonna get to it the same way that they did in the comics.
No,
not at all.
They gotta fix that.
Which is I'm okay with that.
That's Disney.
In
I
fact,
do think.
What you want?
Go ahead. No, you first.
I do think that Agnes is actually Agatha.
Yes,
and she's going to train her and unfracture her. Yeah, because she's also supposed to lead into Doctor Strange and Spider-Man, the multiverse, right?
Yep.
So
we get Doc Ock back. That's
so I actually think that Agatha actually. I think that she's the one who's manipulating all of this.
You think she's
I think that she's the one who's suppressing everyone, because on the radio he says, "Who's doing this to you?" And she's in there with her. So
I think she's doing it to herself because she doesn't like her reality. So
she did rewind it when they went outside and they didn't like what they saw. She said, "No, like
and then
rewind. We're doing this over."
But I do think that Agnes is containing her so it doesn't spread.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. I see that angle. Yeah,
there might be. Yep, there might be a containment. Yeah, you're right.
We kind of talked about this during the trailer review last time about the whole Agatha, helping her and all that stuff.
So right now they call her Agnes, which is weird, but.
I think that's the attempt to throw off the comic book people.
Yep.
Yeah, so they don't spoil it for everyone. Like, I know what happened here. I've read this 30
Did you guys realize who the lady in the magic show, the host, is?
That's I know who that is.
Idea.
Do you know who it is? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's Monica.
Yeah.
Lewinsky?
So somehow she infiltrated. Yeah,
okay.
So that's Captain Marvel's friend's daughter from the 90s.
Grown up.
Yeah.
Hold on. Was that the same woman from the trailer? Because she had like a long black gown or whatever, and then
gets blasted out. Yeah. So the thing is I don't know whether she, in order for her to survive that, I assume that she's got her powers already.
Yeah, she has to. There's no way.
Yeah, but I guess maybe they'll explain that.
They jumped from her getting blasted to her back here to how is she alive? Because this is present day.
Yeah, they're gonna have to figure
it
out. Well, technically, do we know what time it is? Because remember, this is
because the guy
5 years after Endgame. Well, 5 years after Infinity War. So yeah, Endgame.
So what was that? What year would this that? 2020?
It's something after us. I don't even know.
2026, I think.
Because hold on. When did?
Because it was 5 years later.
Yeah. When did?
Okay, math.
Endgame, because they were following our actual real reality timeline until Endgame. So 5 years after whenever Infinity War came out.
So
when did Infinity War come out?
Episode about timelines.
No, we should not.
Rio, do you have it on your wall?
Hell no.
What do you?
I have no. I know Rio's looking to the side like he got
So-
this shit. Oh, he does. Yeah, it should. The date should be on the poster. So check the date on the poster.
So, but it doesn't. I'm not
Does it
seeing
say a release date?
year.
Oh,
It's,
are you guys gonna make me look it up?
Yep. Sam ain't moving his fingers fast enough.
Yeah, I don't have any years on these things.
So
I've just got
looking
a
at WandaVision
2019.
timeline.
2019 was Endgame.
Okay, so 2019, 5 years after that.
2024.
Okay, so 2024 is that timeline. So it's either 2024 or 2025 when this is happening.
Mhm.
It's saying 2023.
Okay, we're not going with Sam's math.
No, it's right here.
Wait. No. Wait, hold on.
It's either
Yeah,
okay.
in terms of the date and
Yes.
to give a wider context into its place in the MCU, that means WandaVision is set either in 2023 or post 2023.
Okay, so 2024.
As a
Okay.
reminder, Endgame features a 5 years time skip after Thanos.
Okay, so 2024.
Right. So I was
We're gonna go with 2024.
Yeah.
2023.
It's right.
Hot take.
What?
No, 2024. That's the hot take.
Whatever. 2023. All right. So go on.
2024.
Who knows? A year, give or take.
Continue on,
Whatever.
real.
It's phase 4. Let's go.
2024.
Phase 4. Yeah. It's the MCU is going to be confusing from here on out.
Yeah.
Starting with WandaVision.
Okay, you can stop doing that.
I was waiting for real to continue on. But anyway, I don't even know where the hell we're reading. Oh yeah, so okay, so we think that she's in the containment bubble. That makes sense. I agree with you, Joe. That makes sense. That makes more sense than anything.
So any like, I guess it might be too early to think about this, but any predictions?
Oh,
it ain't too early.
That's right.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. So
Hot
this is
takes galore.
super presumptuous.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be cool though, and lazy and easy.
Don't you ever call my Disney lazy?
In House of M, Wanda says what at the end?
Let no more mutants.
Yes. So I think in this version, she's gonna say the opposite of that.
No, that definitely is lazy. Hell no. If she
Yeah.
does that,
I would
and
be
creates
okay with
mutants,
that.
I would not.
I would be
Hell no.
okay with that.
Now that's a hot take. Hell
Because it's gonna be so much.
she's gonna just start giving people powers.
Wait.
Yes.
But does Disney have the right to say mutants now? or no?
Yes, they own
Yes.
Fox.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, supposedly in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, mutants are supposed to show up. They actually go. One of the locations that they go to is famous from the X-Men comics
Oh.
in Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Oh.
So yeah, they've got it. They've got the rights, 100%.
So
Depends on when they're gonna use
what okay, you got to deep dive on this then now, Rio. You can't just go, I can't just let you get away with that. So what the hell do you think her reasoning would be? Like, give me a scenario. What would her reasoning be to say, let there be mutants or let there be metahumans or whatever she wants to call it?
All
Let
right.
there be more like me. Like, why?
All right. So remember the storyline of Civil War
Yes.
and how they were putting her on house arrest because she
Yes.
was dangerous
Yes.
and she was the main one that they were like concerned about. Even
Yeah.
Vision was trying to stop her from leaving.
Mhm.
So she could just hold animosity towards the government for that and be like, oh, okay, you don't like people like me? Well, I'm going to make a lot of people like me.
You think she still has that animosity after losing her boobay?
I think even more so.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That sounds kind of stretchy, but
Don't underestimate a woman's scorn,
it's-
man.
I like the boldness of that hot take though. I like it. Cut this into a clip. I like the boldness of that. That was bold as fuck, and I don't know.
I would be okay with it because otherwise it's gonna be so hard to explain
That's how we have.
why
That's what we have.
mutants weren't a thing in the MCU.
Joe,
But that's what we have the
until now.
Eternals. We have the
Joe,
Eternals movie coming.
Joe, what do you think?
She ain't getting involved in that hot day. She's like,
Like,
nope.
yeah,
Hell
like,
no.
I'm not touching that with a stick.
Hell no. She ain't
Nope.
messing with that.
I've seen this movie before. It don't work out.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah, I'm okay. But see,
it's not gonna work, brother.
The thing that's so difficult about the X-Men is the X-Men come with their own history.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Like,
that's
you know,
how you make an expanded universe.
Exactly. In Humans and the Eternals, you have the Eternals.
The Eternals are gonna, like, what are they gonna say? There was a dormant gene inside of everybody on Earth, and it was activated because there were two snaps that occurred on Earth, and a bunch of gamma radiation was spread.
Listen,
you know, like
what you just said. What you just said was better than Wanda say, "Let there be more like me."
No, I like that.
It was way better.
I like the Wanda take
the snaps.
That's
the
an easy way
snaps,
out, though, man.
The constant snaps. Remember, and then
you realize that the Eternals have been here before, right? It doesn't matter like about the snap. They don't care about the snaps.
That's true too. I know they don't care, but I would rather it come from them than come from anybody else. And also, what would be a better thing than just Wanda saying, "Let there be mutants"? Okay, remember the Infinity Stones are there to keep things in check, right? In this Marvel universe that we have now in this timeline, they're gone. They don't exist anymore. So now there is no balance of power. Well, this ain't 616. This is a whole nother number.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
But they said that. They said the MCU is its own number. It ain't 616. We know that for.
But based on WandaVision, it could be. It could be fractured, and she could be in 616.
She could be. I'll give you that. That's true. Multiverse of madness and all that shit is happening. Okay, that could be true. But from Endgame scenario, they don't have Infinity Stones anymore. There is no check of power, time, reality, space, nothing. Power, soul. There's nothing. There's no power check. So we don't know what could happen. Maybe some Kree blood, just, they have a super spreader event and niggas just start getting powers. We don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know what the hell's gonna happen. You never will. I don't know if I would like that though, if the Skrulls had anything to do with it. But their genes are malleable. Well,
the Skrulls are good. They're doing the Secret Invasion TV show.
Yeah, they're doing Secret Invasion.
They've already announced that for Disney Plus. So that's gonna be its own separate issue anyway. That will be cool because it's Samuel L. Jackson and
Sammy J, baby. Let's go.
And the guy who plays Talos, who's also a really good actor.
But he's funny as hell.
He is, yeah, he's good. All right, yeah, I'm curious to see how that plays out. All right, so here you go. What is everybody's favorite? What's your most anticipated Disney Plus or Marvel movie that's supposed to release this year? Number one, just one. What's the one at the top?
It's COVID, so any of them, I'll take anything you could give me.
You're just hungry. You're thirsty.
I'm hungry for anything. I want freaking Black Widow. I wish they would have just Disney Plus it to me, but whatever. I want a Black Widow.
For me, it's Spider-Man.
Really? That's because you love Spider-Man to death.
Yeah. And I want to see Tobey Maguire back.
Get out.
I want to see what he's going to do.
Get out.
Tobey Maguire.
Man, baby, come back.
I want to see him. I want to see.
You want to see a whiny bitch come back?
No.
Wow.
Hold on.
She fragile. That's a clip. She fragile, man. She fragile, man.
No. I am not a huge Tobey Maguire fan by any means.
A hero can
I like Tom Holland. I think he balances Peter Parker and Spider-Man better than the other ones.
Oh, but you definitely didn't like.
Totally hear you now. Yeah,
you hear me now.
Hurt.
Oh, you didn't let me get to where I was going.
It's okay. Yeah,
go ahead.
No, it's okay. I'm listening to you. Tell me how you feel now.
Wait, what did Nancy Pelosi do? Come on, tell us, Rio. Tell us.
Oh my God, I know, right?
Tell us.
Go ahead, Rio.
I'm here for you, Rio. Go ahead.
But I want Andrew Garfield to get redemption because
Why?
Because his Spider-Man movies had great scenes in them. They had great scenes
without him in them, right?
Oh wow!
No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not going to trash him like that.
Rio.
I can't believe y'all are arguing me down about this.
You
said y'all. That's
Spider-Man.
That's them.
Deserves redemption.
Yes.
You are out of your goddamn mind.
He was working with a bad script.
Trash. Yeah. And
he was working
trash.
with a bad script.
Cool Peter Parker. Nobody wanted to see cool Peter Parker. Nobody wanted to see skater Peter Parker.
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%.
Nobody needs. He's supposed to be a whiny bitch.
I'm punk.
He was way too cool.
Not a cool jerk.
Oh man,
he was way too cool for Spider-Man. He was.
Yeah, no. And he was trash.
Like I said, his movies had great scenes in them.
You know who was more? Was Electro a good scene?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
but they're bringing Jamie Foxx back.
No, they're not.
Why?
No,
they
are.
are.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
they are.
Dude, I made a post about this on the Instagram account.
Why would they do this? Why would they do this to me?
Look, Alex's mind is blown.
No.
Yeah, they're gonna make him.
No.
Yeah.
No, he's not gonna be blue.
Listen, he's just trying to lighten.
He doesn't need to exist. He doesn't need to be blue. He doesn't need to be anything. Stop it.
Look, they're bringing Jamie Foxx back from the Amazing Spider-Man.
Doc Ock back.
They're bringing Doc Ock back from Spider-Man 2, which was one of the best Spider-Man movies.
The best Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire. Tobey Maguire.
Okay.
No, the villain was great.
The villain was better than the actor, to be honest with you.
The protagonist sucked.
You
shitting.
really do not like Tobey Maguire.
I don't like Spider-Man.
What?
That's his whole MO. Rio's MO is Spider-Man. So you hate Rio.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. I take that personally.
Sam, put some anime lines behind Rio when he does that.
I like Miles Morales.
Nani?
But I'm not a huge Spider-Man fan.
Rio thought he was gonna come in.
I hate Tobey Maguire.
Oh man,
I don't blame
you.
I don't blame you for hating Tobey Maguire. He's a shitty person, to be completely honest.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm curious to see him come back, just to see what he's gonna do. Like versus,
you mean like trash versus coming Tom back? Holland. Like you like watching trash walk across
like a dumpster fire. Like, you can't not look at a dumpster fire.
Yeah,
especially if it's rolling down the street. Well, that's what he's gonna be doing.
If he comes back, he might just have a small part. Hoping he has a small part.
Well, how about this?
Yeah. Is he gonna cry?
He might just deliver some pieces. You never know.
He's gonna deliver some
pieces and
say
he was
good at crying.
He's gonna dance.
Maguire in the balls right now. She's like repeatedly kicking him in the balls and then pouring salt on it and then kicking him again.
There's always that. You can have 2 hours of that again.
You know what?
He did cry when he gave up being. No. You know what? You're right. He cried when he gave up being. Oh, my powers don't work, and he threw his costume in the shit, and then he walked away in the rain. That
was in the comic books. That was from the.
But in the comic books, he wasn't crying.
So no more.
Well, you couldn't tell. It was raining.
It was also.
Well, they had to emphasize it because he's such a horrible actor that they had to make him do something with his face. Oh, Rio, you know you're
turn this shit to a clip, dude. Hey,
dude, that's like she literally has like 5 whole minutes of talking shit about Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man specifically.
Miles Morales is amazing.
Look,
that's true. He is. That is cool Spider-Man.
But there is no Miles without Peter.
Right. That's fine. But he's a whiny bitch. Oh my god,
my powers don't work.
Look, when Miles comes into the MCU, it's gonna be freaking amazing. It's gonna be the best.
Fine. Yes. We'll see how they do that.
Especially if Donald Glover plays the Prowler.
Oh,
that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Put him as Prowler.
Yeah. You know what? You say that, and all I see him is like he has the Prowler, the Prowler costume on, and just dancing like this is America in the middle of the street. That's all I see in a Spider-Man.
This is the Prowler. Robbing your house, huh? Your family.
It's not gonna be good.
This is the Prowler.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll make him purple, like Electro was blue. They'll make him purple.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh, they better not.
Yo, we gotta talk about this, man.
Bad Spider-Man movie.
Disney actually spend money on bringing Jamie Foxx back.
Yes.
Willingly.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Supposedly, Willem Dafoe, Green Goblin's coming back too.
Oh,
That's a good comeback.
yeah.
Guess.
Supposedly. And
Joe's
the
back,
dude
yeah.
and the dude who played Sandman
Man, my spirit still
For
hurt, man.
God's
Spider-Man
sakes.
3.
We don't need him.
Why? Why you gotta?
No.
Because
We
they're trying
should
to make
have
the
him.
Sinister Six.
Hold on. We should have him back only if he goes down Spider-Man's throat and blows him up, like he did in Marvel Zombies when he killed him. That was
Jesus.
like he really turned into sand, went down Spider-Man's throat, and like exploded his belly open. That shit was tight.
I mean, either they could bring back Sandman or just introduce Hydro.
No, nobody wants to see.
Yeah,
Hydro.
they already did. They already technically did Hydro Man though in Spider-Man in Far From Home.
Oh yeah,
It was
that
an
little
illusion
machine, the
but-
illusion Hydro. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck that, man. Come on.
But
Nah, I don't
that
want to
was-
see Hydro. I don't want
that
to see
was the
Hydro.
power
That was
set.
a stupid power.
Yeah, Hydro
gonna
Man. They
drown
did Hydro
you.
Man. They did Molten Man.
Ooh, okay, I will evaporate your ass. Sunlight. Like fuck you.
Now he's bringing
This man,
back
Hydro's gonna
weird
waterbend.
Venom guy.
Hydro's gonna waterbend.
Yeah.
The
They
water.
gonna bring
out
back
of you.
who?
From that 70s show.
Venom.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh hell no.
Eric.
They are? Hold on,
Eric.
they are?
They're gonna bring back Eric.
No, they're not. I didn't hear
No.
that they're bringing him back.
Oh, thank you.
No.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear that.
I said
They're
they
probably-
could always do that.
Yeah, I think they're more pushing the new Venom.
Oh,
They're gonna push the new Venom.
well, yeah, they don't have a choice, but he has a
Yeah.
contract, and they're making that shitty ass movie. So,
I know. What's your
we'll
favorite
never see
actor
it.
as the
Fuck
villain?
that man. Fuck him.
Oh,
Should've
Woody
said-
Harrelson.
Woody
Fuck.
Harrelson,
Fuck him.
my
Fuck him.
man,
Fuck him.
Woody
Fuck you.
Harrelson.
Fuck you, Woody Harrelson. Fuck you.
with that beautiful wig that he's wearing,
Man,
that
fuck you.
beautiful red wig.
Fuck you. Now I'm with Joe. Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck the Spider-Man franchise. Fuck you.
Look, now he's back.
Fuck you.
That's the best wig you've ever seen on
I
camera.
can't believe I saw that shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Woody
Okay,
Harrelson.
well, Alex says
Fuck you,
you,
Woody
too.
Harrelson.
Fuck you,
Woody Harrelson.
Oh my
Rio
god.
is,
I hope he
trying to bring
sees
back
this.
Spider-Man.
Hey man.
You hope he
fuck
sees
you.
this? Sure, we tagging him.
Oh man, I'm cosplaying as Woody Harrelson
Man, fuck
at the
you.
next. At the
And
next
I'm gonna yell "fuck you" 15 times if you
Fuck you.
cosplay it.
Next
Fuck
thing you'll know,
Woody
you'll
Harrelson
be like
cosplayer.
William Dafoe, creepy eyes and shit.
I know, right? With that crazy smile.
Fuck you, man.
Willem
Oh.
Now he's
Dafoe's
watched The
best, too.
Lighthouse. He gets all creepy in that one too.
Oh my god, I can't believe I
Lighthouse was good.
wasted. What?
It wasn't.
Don't watch it. Don't.
It wasn't. I'm just fucking with you.
Okay, I was about to say because I.
Awful.
It was.
I
Oh, you know what was better than? Iron Fist. It was better than Iron Fist. Would you rather watch the entire season of Iron Fist or just lose 2 hours of your life?
Lose 2 hours.
Exactly.
Look, that's a hard one.
Exactly.
How is that a hard
I'm
one? I
Not,
just
no,
answered
not
it
a
real
hard
quick.
one. I'm
It
not
was-
watching a whole season of Iron Fist.
It was worse than Suicide Squad.
Bruh, how bad is Suicide? I still need to watch that shit. How bad?
You
You haven't
still
seen
haven't watched
Suicide Squad?
This?
it?
Oh, the first Suicide Squad. I did see that. Yeah, that was bad. I take that back. That was bad.
Yeah, that movie made no sense.
It didn't.
Needed Harley Quinn.
Yeah, man. I'm like, hold on. No. I didn't see Birds of Prey. I
I'll
I
drive
saw-
by
I saw-
That's not a Birds of Prey movie.
What is it?
Oh, Birds of
That was
Prey. I
Harley
fell
Quinn
asleep.
running around.
Yeah, Birds of Prey. I fell asleep. I didn't even finish that movie.
Joe Fry and everything. She said that was not a.
Okay, Joe. So
She
what
said
was
that
not
was
a
not a Harley
movie
Quinn
did you
movie.
like?
That was Harley Quinn running around. bruh.
Which DC movie did you like?
Hey, we don't speak. Well,
We can't talk about the other.
I know, man.
Other-
What are you doing? This is a Disney.
We're going off topic now.
Disney Plus,
We've
man.
been
Can't
off
do
topic
that.
for
We
the
gotta
last
talk
20
about
minutes.
We were still talking Disney Plus.
Yeah, Sam, you're right.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so Wanda,
Yeah.
Has a vision
want to see all the Vision babies.
that don't
Mhm.
exist.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She's
Well,
gonna
they
go
will in a
crazy.
minute.
She's
Yeah,
gonna
I
go
know, right?
Yeah, exactly. And she's gonna go crazy, and Rio thinks that mutants will exist because she
Right.
goes crazy.
What
More
was that,
mutants.
Joe? I don't know if you remember that movie. It had Tobey Maguire in it.
Fuck that
where
guy.
Seabiscuit.
Seabiscuit, yeah.
No. It was a
You mean when
town.
the horse was better than him? Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It was a
and all it
town.
had to do was run. Rio's not going to talk to me after this.
I'm okay with you hating Tobey Maguire.
Hey, I'm done.
I am right on board with you on that. But Spider-Man, hating
Oh, come
Spider-Man is
on.
where
He's
I
not.
draw
Oh, God.
Wow. Okay. Well, that concludes this episode. I'm about to send Rio a picture.
Next thing you're going to tell me is you cried for Uncle Ben.
How many times you going to cry about Uncle Ben?
I'm not crying about Uncle Ben. That was Uncle Ben's fault, man. I ain't asked you to pick me up.
Well, I was hoping Tobey Maguire would play Uncle
pick
Ben.
Me up. I could have took the 2 train. I didn't ask for your help, man.
I don't know how that guy has a SAG card.
Uncle Ben, his last word should have been, "Kill them all, Peter."
His last word should have been, "Shit."
He's gonna cry.
Bruh, now you got me thinking about flashbacks of every time Tobey Maguire cried in that movie. You know?
I know. Or when he was trying to
Ben, that shit looked crazy.
That shit did look crazy.
His face.
Think about his face. His face was like, I just took a really bad shit.
Yeah, oh no, that shit hurt.
No. What about when he was trying to stop the train? His face was super crazy at that scene. That man's acting his ass off.
What are you doing?
That's sad.
Sam. Oh, come on. Yeah, that is a shit.
Look at that acting. Look at that.
A1 acting. He looks the dude in the background. Hold on, go back. Go back.
Oh, there it is.
Dude on stage right looks more concerned for him. Yeah, stage right over there. He's like, oh shit, this nigga dead.
This nigga dead.
He over here, look. Oh, there he goes again. There he goes again, crying right here. Oh, he laughing.
Why are there so many pictures of Tobey Maguire crying?
Sam, go back.
Yeah.
Go back.
Alex, I think I know what picture.
Why didn't put that smile on his face?
No,
the creepy one. That one. No, down or over to the right. The right, your other right. That one. Mm-hmm.
I think
that's weird.
That's weird.
Oh, did I do it right? Yeah, well.
No, that resolution is trash.
Yeah, that joint's that's a damn.
That's like
that's a
200 pixels, bro. That's 200 pixels. That's disgusting.
That's things you show your children to make them eat their green beans.
Hey, look at him in the sunset. Go to the sunset one. There's one of him in the sunset.
Well, is he
go
crying
to the high-res
again?
One. Go to the right, all the way to the right, and then go up.
No, yeah, that one. I want to see that one.
Look at that shit. He looks like he's 6 and he lost some cookies. His mom's like, "You ain't no cookies for you tonight." Fuck, man. Come on, man. Give me my fucking crib.
I couldn't poop.
Yeah, that's the start of it.
I couldn't poop. Had a hard one. Had a stone.
Oh. Okay, so we definitely went stage left on this topic. So
look, Tobey Maguire fucked everything up.
Okay, how about this? All right, we'll end it with
episode is basically.
Are you all hopeful for the future of WandaVision?
Oh, Joe froze.
Did I freeze?
There she is.
I was going to screenshot that.
All right, she's back.
Yes, I am. I think it's once after episode 3, it's going to start picking up steam. There's 9 episodes.
Okay, so you're hopeful. Joe, are you hopeful for the future of WandaVision?
I hope for the future. I hope that it goes to House of M, and I hope that Vision realize.
We're losing you. You're turning into
You're turning into Tobey Maguire.
No, she ain't crying. She got a smile on her face. That's the last thing we see.
Are you getting me?
Oh,
you're struggling.
We heard you, but we see you.
You're coming in from the 5th dimension. You're struggling real hard.
Yeah.
You got me? No.
Okay, you're trapped in WandaVision's bubble. You're trapped in Wanda Maximoff's bubble.
Yeah. Who's doing this to you, Joe?
Who's doing this to you?
Who's doing this to you?
Tapping hardcore now. You better stop saying that shit. That shit must be really happening, bro.
Right.
She's gonna send you a Spider-Man doll with his head cut off.
Oh God, why isn't this
I know,
working?
right?
You know what? This might be Sony doing this because of everything she said about Spider-Man.
Oh,
Right.
Sony might have infiltrated.
Yes.
Okay. She's coming back. She'll be back.
North Korean studios.
Fuck! Now I gotta edit this.
North Korean studios.
Oh, you wrong.
Hey, they gonna shut our podcast down. You know that, right? They have the technology to do it.
Kim Jong-un, what?
Kim Jong-un,
what?
They talk bad about my podcast? They called me Rocket Man?
Listen, I had no part in this
podcast.
I had no part in this.
Who authorized this podcast?
I had no part in this.
Oh, he coming for you, Sam. He definitely like you.
So are we gonna do a review for Coming to America too?
We have to see it first, don't we? Isn't it on? What is it on?
It comes out next month.
Amazon?
On, Amazon, yeah.
All right, that's cool.
I will not be there because I'm not going to be the butt of everybody's jokes.
Oh, you will be. I'm gonna talk for you. Then.
We'll say we're gonna talk about something else.
You know what I'm going to do? I will talk like this for the entire of the podcast. If you do not show up.
The entirety.
Fuck.
I made it back.
Oh my god.
What did you do, Sam?
I changed the video order.
It's okay. Just
no, because I have to edit this. Remember?
I know, and then find a moment and you switch it. Just cut out us talking without her.
Rio was on the bottom. Okay, cool.
Was Rio crying about Spider-Man again?
Yeah.
How'd you know? Look at that Crest Kid smile.
Rio's not gonna talk to me after this. He's like, I can't handle Joe.
Like, how dare you gonna throw his PlayStation controller on the ground? How dare you speak of Tobey?
Any pictures of her anymore.
How dare you talk of Tobey's side?
Fuck that.
All right.
But yeah,
Sam, are you hopeful for the future of WandaVision?
Man,
and what are you
hopeful about 9 episodes? I'm curious to see where all this leads to. That's where I'm curious. Like I'm hopeful that we're going to get like a lot of good answers, and our predictions might come true or might not. But at the same time, Disney Plus. At the same time, I'm just gonna be watching. That's all I can say.
Okay. You know what I'm hoping
for the best.
You know what I'm hoping for?
Disney Plus.
Everything, because it will happen
all day.
Disney is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
No.
Amen. Amen.
God bless Disney Plus and no place else.
No place else.
Listen, in the name of the Donald, the Mickey, and the Goofy, we bid you Disney Plus. But yeah, this was a good episode.
Bye, everybody.
That quick? No, like foreplay? Like what the fuck?
All right. Oh my God, I am Sam. This is the design.
All right, bye, bitches.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Jackass motherfucker.
That's how I get you to stop it.